This year at the Rose Ball, the evening was not without its surprises and commentary, especially due to the unexpected absence of Pierre Casiraghi and the dazzling appearance of his wife, Beatrice Borromeo. As a journalist for a YouTube channel dedicated to the royal family, I cannot help but share with you all the details of this event, which gathers the Grimaldi family year after year at one of the most iconic charitable events in the Principality of Monaco. For many, this ball is not only a venue for fundraising and philanthropy, but also a true indicator of the internal dynamics of one of the most glamorous royal families in the world. This year in particular, Beatrice stood out as she dared to appear without the accompaniment of Pierre, and this did not go unnoticed. Why was he not present? What motives lie behind his absence? Although no official explanation was provided, all eyes were focused on Beatrice, who suddenly became the center of attention. The young aristocrat, far from appearing awkward in the absence of her husband's support, acted with complete naturalness, appearing in a red dress that left everyone speechless. It was a long dress with Greek touches and sheer sleeves, which emphasized her innate elegance. In addition, she completed her outfit with a hairstyle reminiscent of ancient classical deities, featuring an elegant braid fashioned like a diadem. The result was simply impressive, confirming her well-deserved reputation for impeccable and refined style cultivated over many years. The atmosphere at the Rose Ball is always magical, but this time there was a mixture of curiosity and anticipation to see how Borromeo would perform in the absence of Pierre. To the surprise of many, the Italian did not hesitate and appeared with a relaxed and friendly demeanor, welcoming guests and gracefully taking on the leading role that the situation demanded of her. And for those who expected palpable tension, the reality was entirely different. It was evident how strong the bond was between Beatrice and her sisters-in-law, especially with Carlotta Casiraghi, with whom she posed for photographers in a friendly gesture confirming the family ties. Amid the laughter and jokes captured by cameras, both Carlotta and Beatrice demonstrated that, despite Pierre's absence, the unity of the family remains unshakable. Throughout the evening, it was impossible not to notice the closeness that Borromeo displayed with other members of the Grimaldi family, such as Andrea Casiraghi and his wife, Tatiana Santo Domingo, as well as Alexandra Hanover and her partner, Ben Sylvester. They all gathered with Beatrice, creating an image of undeniable warmth and brotherhood. At one point, it was even possible to see Carolina of Monaco, Pierre's mother, smiling and showing caring affection toward her daughter-in-law, a gesture that emphasized the deep harmony that exists between them. The facts speak for themselves. This scene clearly showed that the young aristocrat has managed to win the love and respect of her adoptive family. Of course, questions regarding Pierre's absence were on everyone's mind. What could have happened for him not to accompany Beatrice to such a significant event for his own mother? Pierre, who is usually a constant presence at family gatherings, was suddenly noticeably absent. Nevertheless, sources close to the family claim that Pierre's non-appearance was due simply to urgent obligations, which they preferred to keep secret. To quell curious speculations, those who closely follow the couple's everyday life remind us that in recent months they have been seen together repeatedly at various public and sporting events, demonstrating an image of harmony. In fact, the Rose Ball, thanks to its media impact, has always been the perfect venue for analyzing the dynamics of the Grimaldi family. Every smile, glance, or display of mutual understanding captured by cameras often becomes the subject of lengthy discussions on specialized programs or detailed columns in the most prestigious society magazines. This year, the conversation was almost entirely focused on the boldness and independence that Borromeo demonstrated by appearing on her own with such charm and confidence that it made an impression on both acquaintances and strangers alike. The Italian wanted to convey through her mere presence that she is fully integrated into the family, and that she does not require the accompaniment of her husband to feel comfortable in such a demanding environment, which is characteristic of the world of the Grimaldis. For Carolina of Monaco, this ball is not merely a charitable event. It is her legacy and an opportunity to immortalize the memory of a tradition that unites glamour, solidarity, and the unique style of the Monegasque royal family. Every edition strives to amaze, whether it is through the floral arrangements, the music, or the presentation chosen by the princess to welcome her distinguished guests. Thus, it is not surprising that even in the absence of Pierre, the family rallied around Carolina, giving her the support she deserved and emphasizing the importance of unity. As for the marriage of Beatrice and Pierre, the couple was seen very recently enjoying family outings together with their children and participating in events related both to sports and fashion, while constantly displaying gestures of tenderness that indicate the stability of their relationship. In addition, both remain very reserved regarding their personal lives, a trait inherent to the younger branches of the Grimaldi family, which helps maintain a certain aura of mystery around their everyday existence. Because of all this, those who were worried that Pierre's absence at the Rose Ball might lead to a rift between Beatrice and the other members of the family can breathe a sigh of relief. The presence of the Italian aristocrat, her elegant style, and above all the warm reception she received attests to the strength of her integration into the Grimaldi ranks. Beyond the anecdotes and headlines, it was evident at this gala evening that there was an atmosphere of mutual support and camaraderie, which in one way or another perfectly defines the spirit of this famous European dynasty. At the present moment, there has been no official confirmation regarding the exact reasons for Pierre Casiraghi's absence. There have also been no hints of a new date for the couple to appear together in public. What is clear after this evening is that Beatrice Borromeo is capable of taking on the responsibility of representing her husband when circumstances demand it, and that she has the support of her loved ones in doing so. For now, there is no doubt that Beatrice has taken a step forward on the public stage and has established herself as one of the most outstanding female figures in the European royal family.